There's a new beer out there that's trying to appeal to bourbon drinkers. Hopefully, it's just a bottle of bourbon. What's up, guys? It is me, Noah Gluten, back today with another cold beer report starring Miller Coors, and also Michael Fassbender will be on the show today. That's apparently not true, and I don't know where that came from. I made it up, and it's not in the script, and I apologize. Miller Coors is introducing a new beer called Miller Fortune, which they're rolling out over the next few months, and it's a higher alcohol content beer than most beers of the generic variety, coming in at 6.9%, which means when you drink it and it's bad, then you get drunker so you don't notice it as much. Miller Fortune is supposed to have a malty, complex flavor with notes of bourbon, and you can really bring out those aromas of bourbon by pouring it the way they want you to, in a rocks glass instead of a pint glass. But joke's on them, that's smaller. I'm just gonna shotgun it and take my shirt off.
Oh, yeah.
Miller Coors had a lot of success with Blue Moon, which is like their kind of knockoffy way to make money off the craft beer movement, and maybe they'll be lucky with this one too. Plus, hard alcohol is getting a larger share of the market these days, and Miller Coors is trying to cash in on that by going after the 21, 27-year-olds who are spending most of their money these days on things like Bullet Bourbon, Tito's Vodka, and large bags of cocaine. Now, cocaine, for the kids out there, you're not supposed to do it unless you want to have a great time. I mean, never, no, don't. So spirits have taken over 34% of the overall booze market, and I gotta tell you, beer companies are not happy about it. So they want to kind of horn in on that market, and their idea was if you took like Jack Daniels and Maker's Mark, then you put them in a room together with a little soft music, some nice mood lighting, and then they pop a little beer out, what would happen? I don't know. It would probably be this stupid beer I'm talking about right now. Even the bottle was designed with a more angular Smirnoff-like look, which just shows that these guys are getting real creative with what they're ripping off. Now, Miller Fortune costs a little bit more than Miller Lite. It's about $6.99 for a six-pack, but I say it's worth it because Miller Lite is basically just good for getting full and not at all drunk.
Hey, Noah brought some cold ones.
Yay.
Let's get full. All right, guys, so this is the Miller Fortune angular bottle. It does kind of look a little bit like a Smirnoff bottle, a little bit.
Miller Soldier of Fortune.
This is gonna be Miller Misfortune for me, 6.9 ABV. All right, let's try this out. I'm not gonna put it in a rocks glass because I don't give a shit. Still very much tastes like a low-end beer. It's maltier at the top, and then the finish, it tastes exactly like Miller. I still wouldn't bring this to a party though. I'd probably still bring one of my douchey hipster craft beers.
Of course.
But this is great for drinking at work. So in conclusion, not worth it. Not worth the extra $2 or $3. I mean, it tastes like Miller. You are getting an extra 2% or so of alcohol, but you might as well just get like a real craft beer. You're not getting any bourbon taste. In fact, why don't you just go buy some bourbon? That'll be better. Sorry, Miller Fortune, you suck. So what do you think, Noah? I've got 5 more of these. We could feed the office, or I could just shotgun these and take my shirt off.
Option number 2. That's it for us today, guys. I'm Noah Gluten. Make sure you subscribe to Taste It, and I'll teach you all kinds of great tips, like how bourbon is better than beer. Even beer that's supposed to taste like bourbon. When you heard that up, too, we got a lot more for you to drink here.
I'm trying, man.
All right.
I'm just getting so full. Doesn't happen with actual bourbon.
Instead of just full of yourself like usual. God. Buzzkill.